Hey there, Northsiders and friends. It's time to prepare for worship. This Sunday is the second Sunday of Lent, and we will welcome guest preacher to conclude our Women in Ministry emphasis, the Reverend Lesley-Ann Hix Tommey, who serves as CBF field personnel at Rauschenbusch Metro Ministries in New York City. She will be preaching from Matthew 16, verses 21 through 28. And this is a parallel text to our lectionary gospel for the day, Mark 8, 31 through 38. And I would encourage you, as we often do with the Gospels, to read these two in conversation with one another this weekend. Mark 8, 31 through 38, and Matthew 16, 21 through 28. Note any differences that you see. What are similarities? What might those original authors have wanted their audiences to hear in this message? Immediately following service at 12 p.m., you are also invited to a Zoom session with Lesley-Ann. We will have a question and answer time where we can learn more about her ministry, how the pandemic has and has not affected that, and how we might pray for her in her continued ministry in New York City. So please join in on Zoom. You'll see the information in your church email at noon, immediately following service on Sunday. If you haven't taken the time to do so, please go back and watch our Lenten midday service from this last Wednesday. It is available on Facebook and on YouTube. Susan introduced us to this Lenten series this week, which will focus on the celebration of discipline, Richard Foster's classic book, and specifically look at the inner spiritual disciplines. These services will be streamed on Facebook Live at 12:30 all of the Wednesdays of Lent. And each week we will have a different guest speaker who will introduce us and invite us in to a new spiritual practice. I know you might be thinking what I've been thinking. How can I take on something else? How can I fast in this season of Lent? If you're having those same questions, I'd encourage you to listen to Susan's introduction. She invited me into Lent this year as a way that I can understand my own belovedness by God and the ways that I can deepen my relationship through the spiritual disciplines. I encourage you to listen to this message of hope in a season of Lent. Remember, you are loved. Be at peace.